So today I'm just going to do a clip about how to put on a chain link, a pressed on chain link onto a motorcycle chain when you don't have any of the correct tools. Here is the chain link in question, and at the moment it is just sitting in there. Here is the RK chain link that the chain came with, and I also have a couple of spares. They were supposed to be clip-on chain links, but unfortunately they gave me more pressed-on ones, which I'm pretty irritated about. So we're going to have a go at putting this on, and I don't have the correct tool to put it on, so I'm going to be using a hammer. The first thing we're going to do, I've just got this in place at the moment. I'm just going to pull this out because it's just holding the chain there in place. We're going to put this one on from the back, making sure that the two rubbers are in there, and we'll probably put some grease on that before we push that through any further. Here's a pack of grease, and I'm just going to grease up the little rubbers that come with the chain, I guess the little rubber seals, as we put it on. Probably a bit much there, but anyway. And push that through. The next step is to put a little bit of grease on these little guys and stick them on the front, and the grease will hold those in place. Now the next bit, which I suspect is going to be like very tricky, is pressing on this without the correct tool. That I think is going to be very interesting. It says absolutely not to use a pair of vice grips, so I'm going to start off using a pair of pliers and see if I can press it on with that. So push it on the front there. And that's not working, so let's try the vice grips. Yep, so that hasn't worked at all. Okay, sort of looks like it's on, but make sure it's going to roll. Just try doing this one more time. That looks pretty pressed on there now. The next step is to clamp a sledgehammer in behind, hopefully as a sort of a back plate, and then hammer this with a ball peen hammer. I've clamped the handle of the sledgehammer to the tyre to kind of hold it in place. It's wedged down there behind these. I'm just going to take this, it's just like a centre punch or something like that, and as you could use something else, and I'm just going to bevel the edge a little bit so that it fits inside those little holes, because I believe with those pins on the chain link, you put something inside and then they just need to be spread, I think. Well, this is not very easy, I have to say. It's quite tricky. It's not deforming like I thought it would. It's slowly deforming. This one's not too bad, but the other one's a bit ugly. I uglied this one a bit. But hopefully it'll work and they won't come off. And that, as they say, is that. Okay, take it out of gear. And we'll spin it and we'll see if that chain link is going to flow all right. So we are going to start this up on the stand. We are going to run it in gear and just see if this link stays on there all right. And it looks okay, I guess. So yeah, let's put all the rest of these bits back on and yep, and it should be ready to go. The proof will be in the pudding. Hopefully it does not come off and throw me down the road. Well, hopefully that shows you how to put on a chain link even if you are mechanically completely incompetent. The other thing I've got to do is I have just purchased a brand new set of Michelin Anarchy Wild so that I can take this off-road, because the tyres that are currently on it are pretty roady. So yep, I'm going to pull the wheels off and take them into cycle treads next week, and yeah, hopefully I'll go for a ride next week and maybe film it. Awesome.